You've seen the headlines. Tesla sales drop. Model 3 and Y demand collapsing. Elon's empire cracking. But what if the real story isn't about Elon Musk, but about the world finally having better choices? I've been tracking global EV sales for years, and in the first half of 2025, something shifted. Tesla's deliveries fell 13% year-over-year, marking its first multi-quarter decline since 2019. In China, sales dropped 28%. In Europe, they're flatlining. Even in the US, registrations are down in key states. So what's really happening? Before we blame FSD delays or Cybertruck drama, let's ask 5 hard questions, backed with data, not drama. 1. Are customers finally choosing better-built, safer EVs from BYD, Hyundai, and XPeng over Tesla's aging designs? 2. Has Tesla's refusal to add basic features like ventilated rear seats or physical buttons finally caught up with them? 3. Is the lack of true 800-volt architecture in base models making Tesla feel outdated next to rivals that charge twice as fast? 4. Are subscription fees for basic safety tech turning buyers away in markets where competitors include everything standard? And 5. Is the Tesla Premium simply no longer worth it when a $32,000 BYD Seal offers more range, faster charging, and a safer battery? Welcome to Motorhome. I'm glad you're here. I don't report rumors, I report reality, backed by sales data, owner surveys, and real-world testing. Let's start with competition, because it's the elephant in the room. In 2025, BYD outsold Tesla globally for the 6th straight quarter. Not by a little, by 42%. And it's not just China. In Germany, the BYD Seal is now the #2 best-selling EV, beating the Model 3. In Thailand, Australia, and Brazil, the Dolphin and Atto 3 dominate. Why? Because they offer newer platforms, safer blade batteries, 800-volt charging, and fully loaded cabins for thousands less. Tesla's design hasn't changed meaningfully since 2017. The Model 3 Highland refresh added subtle tweaks, but the interior is still all-screen, no rear vents, and minimal sound insulation. Meanwhile, the 2025 BYD Seal U offers 400 miles of range, 800-volt charging, ventilated rear seats, and physical climate controls for $15,000 less. It's not even close. Now, features, or the lack thereof. For years, Tesla fans said, you don't need buttons, you have a screen. But real drivers disagree. A 2025 J.D. Power survey found 68% of EV buyers now rank physical climate controls as essential, up from 41% in 2022. Tesla still forces you to tap a menu to defrost the windshield. Hyundai, Kia, BYD, and even Ford now include knobs, dials, and real switches because safety shouldn't require eye contact with a screen. Charging speed is another blind spot. In 2025, every new EV from Hyundai, Ioniq 6, XPeng, G6, Neo, ET5, and BYD, Seal, and Dolphin use 800-volt architecture. They add 200 miles in 15 minutes. But Tesla's base Model 3 and Model Y? Still on 400-volt systems, capping peak charging at 170 kilowatts, meaning longer waits, more downtime. At a 350-kilowatt charger, a BYD Seal finishes while a Model Y is still warming up its battery. For road trippers, that's not minor, it's a deal-breaker. Then there's the subscription trap. Tesla now locks basic safety features like automatic lane changes, enhanced summon, and even 360-degree camera view behind a $12,000 FSD package or a $99 monthly subscription. Meanwhile, BYD, XPeng, and Geely include full advanced driver assistance as standard, no extra cost. In Europe, where consumer protection laws are strict, this feels like nickel and diming. A German auto magazine recently rated the Model Y outdated in value proposition, not performance, but value. And that's the core issue. Price to value has collapsed. In 2020, a $40,000 Model 3 felt revolutionary. In 2025, a $48,000 Model 3 feels stubborn. Same screen, same minimalist cabin, same lack of rear comfort. While the world moved on, Tesla stood still, banking on brand loyalty that's now wearing thin. Even loyal owners are defecting. A 2025 survey by evadoption.com found 31% of Tesla trade-ins went to BYD, Hyundai, and XPeng, up from 9% in 2022. Why? Better daily usability, more comfortable for families, and no hidden fees were top reasons. Now, is Tesla doomed? No. The supercharger network is still a huge advantage. FSD Beta 12.5 is genuinely impressive if you pay for it. And the brand still carries cachet in certain markets. But the era of uncontested dominance is over. The EV market has matured. Buyers aren't just buying a statement, they're buying a vehicle that serves their life. And in 2025, Tesla's vehicles are starting to feel like relics of a bygone EV era, brilliant but unrefined. After analyzing sales data, owner feedback, and side-by-side tests, I don't think Tesla is failing because of one mistake. It's failing because the world raised the bar, and Tesla didn't. If this data-driven look at Tesla's 2025 slump gave you clarity, subscribe to Motorhome. I cut through hype so you see the real market shifts. And if you believe your next car should serve you, not your ego, hit subscribe again. One last time, subscribe to Motorhome so you never miss my next honest,